Get your photo taken with the Easter Bunny, practice yoga in the park, experience the life of a coal miner, and see the stars and planets up close in this episode of Scranton Scope. Here's Royal Retailers.
I'm Maria Brew, and this is Royal Retailers. This morning, we were craving chai latte, so we decided to go down to a cozy cafe just down the street from the university. Located at 536 Biden Street, Northern Light Espresso Bar and Cafe serves freshly brewed coffee, warm baked goods, and a friendly atmosphere. I'm here today with Jen Saunders, the owner of Northern Light. How are you doing today?
Doing well, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Great.
So Jen, what makes Northern Light different from other coffee shops in the area?
Well, probably our longevity. So we've been in the downtown area for 22 years. I've owned the business the last 7 years. So we're kind of a staple downtown just because of the longevity that we're experiencing.
That's older than I am. So, where do you get your coffee and tea from?
So our coffee is locally roasted in Factoryville, Pennsylvania. It's Damiani Coffee Roasters. Luke, who is the owner, him and his dad were the original owners of Northern Light 22 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Now he provides all of our coffee and espresso, and he is also employed as a barista still as well. So he's always involved in the business.
Oh, okay. That is. So it's like family owned still, kind of a little bit, or family employed.
Yeah, he doesn't have ownership. He just is our coffee supplier.
Okay.
But him and his dad were the first owners 22 years ago.
Okay. It's nice to see everything stayed local.
Yeah, it's great. Our tea, we use Serendipity from New York State. And we have a wide variety of black teas, white teas, green teas, and also use that as our house iced tea.
Oh, okay. And what would you recommend from here, or what's your favorite item?
Well, for me, anything espresso will work for me. Some of our popular items are our chais. We also offer smoothies, some blended drinks. So we have a pretty wide variety, but I'm a latte or coffee, drink it all day long.
I mean, it is called Northern Light Espresso Bar. And then why should students make the walk down here to Courthouse Square to visit Northern Light?
Yeah, so we love seeing students, and we do currently have a lot of support from the University of Scranton. We offer a 10% discount on any of our drinks to any of the students. What they like about the cafe is, I think, the quiet atmosphere, the cozy atmosphere. Our loft area provides a space where it's a little quieter than the main floor. They like to come down.
So there's an upstairs.
Yep, we have an upstairs. You can go on up and take a few shots if you'd like. It's quieter, so they bring their computers and they study and can have a little bit more of an intimate afternoon if they're here, or morning.
All right, perfect. Well, thank you so much for having us today.
Thank you for coming. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Have a great day.
You as well.
Thank you.
Northern Light is open every day of the week. Stop by to relax and catch up with friends, or take your coffee to go. I'm Lilia.
It's bunny time. Hop on over to the Viewmont Mall to get a photo with the Easter Bunny. This event is perfect if you're looking for it to capture the spirit of the holiday.
Reservations are not required but recommended. The event runs until April 19th, so go take a photo for the family or just for fun. Make sure to check out the mall's website for reservations and times.
Here's Bianca with Book Nook.
What's up, bookworms? It's been a week since one of the most anticipated books of the year, Sunrise on the Reaping by Suzanne Collins, was published. Now, I have not read it yet, but keep a lookout for a review on that soon. Today, I will be talking about the Hunger Games trilogy. For those of you who are not familiar with the series, this book is set in the dystopian future in the nation of Panem, where districts are divided and the capital rules with fear. Every year, the capital makes each district send one boy and one girl to participate in the Hunger Games, a deadly, televised event where there is only one survivor. Katniss Everdeen is a 16-year-old from District 12 who takes her sister's place in the games. Katniss's journey through the books is about survival, but is also one of resistance. She becomes a symbol of a rebellion, and Suzanne Collins is such a great writer. She has said before that she only writes when she has something to say. But getting into something a little more controversial, I really wish that she spoke up more about the things that are happening in the real world. I understand that writing is her way of using her platform, but books take at least a year to be published, and the plot can just go over some people's heads a lot more often than you think. I mean, just look at how many TikTok edits there are of a young President Snow. And she has written not one, but 2 new Hunger Games novels in the past 5 years. And I heard that this most recent book dives into using propaganda and power to control the narrative. Back to you, Sam and Akila.
Check out Intro to Gentle Yoga presented by the Greenhouse Project at Nyack Park. The yoga will reoccur every Thursday at 2:30 until April 10th. The price is $20 for the series.
This class, led by Mindy Hill, encourages participants to relieve stress, improve mindfulness, and become more flexible. You can register for this class by emailing programs@scrantongreenhouse.org.
Here's Enzo and Mariah with Blockbuster Breakdown.
Welcome back to Blockbuster Breakdown. Today we're going to be talking about the most highly anticipated films of 2025.
Yeah, award season for 2024 is officially over, so it's time to start looking forward at the exciting releases coming out this year. There's a lot of big ones coming out. On the superhero side of things, there is the Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four, First Steps. There's James Gunn's Superman movie. All those look really exciting. There's a new Jurassic World movie coming out. There is a live-action How to Train Your Dragon coming out. The Avatar 3 is coming out, which you confessed to me that you're not a big fan.
No.
I love the Avatar movies. I heard it's going to be even longer than the last one. So I'm excited for that. But there's a lot of really exciting movies coming out. So Mariah, of all the movies coming out this year, which one are you most looking forward to?
So I dressed in theme today. I'm most excited about Wicked. I kind of have a problem, as I usually do on Blockbuster Breakdown, because Wicked, the first one that came out last year, is called Wicked Part 1. And the Wicked coming up is called Wicked for Good, as a nod to one of the final songs in the musical. I'm really excited about it, mostly because I want to see if they can keep the hype that they had last year. It was one of the most highly anticipated movies of 2024, and I kind of credit that all to the press tour. Every single interview, Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande were doing something new and iconic, whether that was like holding each other's fingers or just like really delving into the relationship that Elphaba and Glinda have with each other. I'm also really excited to see how people react to the end. I've seen the musical. I love the musical. I think it is really great. Won't spoil it on you. But I'm really excited to see how people react. I don't think a lot of people will kind of expect the ending, and there were definitely a lot of things that sort of hinted at the ending in the first part, and I think they did a really good job at that. Enzo, what are you most looking forward to?
The movie I'm most looking forward to is called Deliver Me From Nowhere. It is the Bruce Springsteen biopic coming out.
Enzo, are you a Bruce Springsteen fan?
I actually do happen to be a little bit of a Bruce Springsteen fan. This is my collection of Bruce Springsteen literature. So this is the book Deliver Me From Nowhere. This is that the movie is going to be based on. It's all about the making of his 6th album, Nebraska. I'm almost done with it. I have a couple chapters left. It's a really great book. This big guy here, this is the full story behind every single song he has ever written. It's very large, and I've been thumbing through this and getting to know the songs a little bit more. And this guy I haven't touched yet. Maybe this will be the summer read. This is his autobiography, Born to Run. I've been a fan of Bruce Springsteen for a long time, and Jeremy Allen White from The Bear is going to be playing him in the movie. I'm super excited to see that. Very little is known about it. We're assuming it's going to come out close to Christmas.
Probably.
That's what it seems like. I think they just either wrapped up filming or they are wrapping up now. But there's a bunch of hype around this movie. There's a lot of buzz. I think it's really going to be good. There's another big biopic coming out. There's a Michael Jackson biopic coming out this year as well. So it's a big year for that. But Deliver Me From Nowhere has to be the movie I'm most looking forward to.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, this upcoming Monday, we are going to see the Minecraft movie together, which personally I am not excited about. Excited to see Jack Black's performance, but that's about it. So we'll be talking about that next week. So stay tuned, and back to you, Akila and Sam.
Have you ever wondered what it was like to be a coal miner back in the early days of the Electric City? The Lackawanna County Coal Mine Tour will start its season this Thursday. Go 300 feet beneath the surface for your exclusive look into the life of a coal miner.
Tours run from 10 in the morning through 3 in the afternoon on weekends. Tickets are $10 for adults, $9.50 for seniors, $9 for active military, $7.50 for children, and children under 3 are free. Here's Lily with Comics Corner.
Thanks, guys. This week we'll be talking about new releases, the newest comic book crossovers, and the latest news in comic book adaptations. In these past 2 weeks, some notable comic book releases from DC have been Absolute Batman number 6, Absolute Flash number 1, Batman and Robin Year 1 number 6, and the DC X Sonic the Hedgehog. On the Marvel side, we have Magic number 3, Exceptional X-Men number 7, Deadpool and Wolverine number 6, X-Men Manhunt Omega number 1, and Godzilla vs. the Fantastic Four number 1. This summer, both Marvel and DC are bringing you some unexpected comic book collaborations, starting with DC X Sonic the Hedgehog. I recently read the first issue and I was pleasantly surprised. The team-ups are between the Justice League and Sonic's crew were amazing. Obviously, the Flash and Sonic are paired up together, and just in case you were curious, Sonic is faster than the Flash. With both of them being the only girls on the team, Amy and Wonder Woman are also paired up together. As for the rest of the team, you'll have to figure that out for yourself. And if you think that Sonic and DC sounds like a crazy collab, then you're definitely not ready for the summer. Godzilla is taking over the Marvel Universe. Godzilla will be fighting multiple superheroes and superhero teams across the Marvel Universe. Fantastic Four is the first team to take on Godzilla, which is available to buy now. Godzilla will also face off against the Avengers, X-Men, Spider-Man, and Thor. Godzilla will also be making an appearance in the DC Universe this summer, and Image Comics has its own Godzilla series coming soon. Now, for what we've all been waiting for. Last week, Marvel announced their star-studded cast for Avengers Doomsday on a live stream. The announcement lasted over 5 hours and consisted of showing a new director's chair with the actor's name on it every 12 minutes. There were some names like Tom Hiddleston, Patrick Stewart, and Ian McKellen, which both Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen are from the 2000s X-Men movies, that has some fans overexcited for the movies, while some other names, like Channing Tatum, who will be playing Gambit, has fans divided. Fans are also left wondering where some superheroes are after the cast list was announced. Popular heroes such as Spider-Man and the Hulk are completely missing from the announcement. Some fans are also wondering why Tiana Paris, who plays Photon, was missing from the announcement, since the Marvels ends with Photon in a hospital bed in the reality with the Fox X-Men. Since 6 of the Fox X-Men are in the cast, where is Photon? And with such a huge cast and a lot of source material to choose from, it's worth noting that Marvel had time to get 8 actors from a movie over 20 years ago, but no time for any plot-relevant black women? Back to you.
If you want to see the stars like never before, then head down to Keystone College. You'll be able to see the moon, planets, star clusters, galaxies, and more using the Clark telescope from the Thomas Drake Capillary Astronomical Observatory.
It's free, and prior registration is not required. It's every Wednesday and Friday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. and runs until May 23rd. These sessions will be held outdoors, so be sure to dress accordingly. Thank you for tuning into this episode of Scranton Scope. Be sure to tune into the standings and Royals Weekly.